Welcome back to Toxcore, where this is our second attempt at We Were Here. I'm here with Nightcore.
Hello.
And I am NN. So yeah, we've already tried this once and we failed miserably. So it'll probably be an off-duty episode. So yeah.
Oh, also you can't talk whilst the intro's happening.
Bye. But yeah, it didn't go well the first time. Oh, I'm in a different room this time, but. Right, so first things first, I need to grab that. Radio check, buddy! Radio check! Radio check, buddy! Radio check!
I've got the radio over. Do you over?
I hear you loud and clear over, mate. I'm just having a look in this room, getting my bearings at the moment, see if I can figure out anything that makes sense. I can see what you're on about when you're saying about the map and stuff like that, so hold on a moment.
Okay, I now see exactly what you are on about, over. I already see different colour eyes, over.
Yeah, because in my original puzzle it was blue and red when we originally attempted this. I'm just having a look now and see if I can get any idea of what's going on here. Over.
Roger that. I've got blue and green eyes. I've got green on the left hand side and blue on the right hand side, over. All the symbols still look the same, over.
Understood. I'm just trying to find anything that relates to the current puzzle. Ah, okay. What are the two symbols you've got up on the wall, mate? Sorry, the correction. The two coloured eyes. Which ones are which side? Over.
I have green on the left hand side and blue on the right hand side, over.
Okay, if you hit the... There should be a symbol. It's a circle, it's got a cross, and it's got a thing straight through the middle. If you hit that one first, please, and let me know when you've done that. Over.
I've hit it, over.
Then if you should have the icon with the dodgy looking A. Can you please hit that and tell me what happens? Over.
Roger that. Oh, it's like that. Oh!
Wow! We spent half an hour on that and I solved that in 2 minutes. For crying out loud, Nightcore. Over.
What was that? I missed all of that, over.
You solving that has just opened up another doorway, so I'm just exploring at the moment, just seeing what we've got. Over.
Oh, I walked into the room and it's closed. There's a clock. Oh, and there's a lot more symbols. Oh, these are the symbols what were on the book from what I remember. And then, there's a timer as well, the clock's ticking. Over.
Okay, first of all, don't panic. Just talk logically to me. What have you got, mate? Over.
Got symbols on the wall, which they look like the ones in the books I picked up earlier.
Roger that. Describe me one of the symbols, please. Over.
Duck and goose thing. I have some whispering. What's going on? And I have a clock. Over.
Right, I'm just having a look at this room here, which might relate to it, because some of them have got skulls on, some of them haven't, and give me a second, over.
Something's banging the door, over.
Okay, mate, don't panic. Right, so I'm looking for something that shows a goose. Okay, over.
Roger that. Oh, that scared me, that banging on the door.
Just keep calm, buddy. The door's secure. Nothing's going to come through that for a while, I reckon, over.
Okay, I can press these symbols on the wall, by the way. One looks like a house, one looks like a... they're multiple different symbols. I can't describe them all to you. Well, I can, but...
Is the one you describe as a house? It's got two windows up on the top floor, one window in the bottom, and some what looks like horns on it. Over.
Yes.
Have you got one that looks like some sort of chalice thing? Over.
Yeah, I've got multiple ones. What could be described as? Yes. No. I think I see the one you're on about. Over.
Yeah, and you should have one that, for lack of a better word, looks like a tower with a small flag on it somewhere. Over.
Yes, I know the one you're on about. Do you want me to start hitting these? Over.
That relates to a picture of a goose that I'm looking at the moment. So, yeah, if you can hit those three and tell me what happens. Over.
I can pick them up.
Right, that's useful. Is there a picture of some sort of swan or a goose with a snail shell anywhere? Over.
No, not that I can see. I don't. Hang on. I've got like a turtle thing with like a cross and in the middle of it. Over.
Turtle thing. Okay, turtle thing.
Oh, and then. Do you hear me? Over.
I hear you, buddy. What do you need?
I can put these tiles underneath the goose. So I'm gonna put the original 3 you told me to put underneath. Okay. Over.
Roger that, because that relates to the first picture I've looked at, which is a picture of a goose, ironically, with a snail shell on its back, so that might be something related to it. Over.
Roger that. Okay. What was the second panel? It was a chalice, but what type of chalice?
Okay, it's got it. Well, the bottom half looks like a stick man with no arms, and then you're going up to pull it as best as I possibly can, a pair of boobs into, well, what looks like a chalice on the top, so, if that helps at all. Over.
Not really. Does it have like 3 lines, or 1 line, or anything like that? Over.
Try and imagine it like some sort of chalice, but with a pair of boobs underneath where the chalice is. That's probably the best way I can describe it. Over.
Okay, I've put the one which I think you're on about in it. And what was the final one? Over?
It looks like, to put it in the best polite way I can, it looks like a tower with a flag on the top, but it could easily be described as genitalia of some sort. Over.
Roger that. Okay. I've got one what looks like a boat and one what looks like a tower. Which one? They both have a tower on top. Over.
I will probably go for the second one because there is no sign of any sort of boat here. Over.
Roger that. I'm putting it in. Door has opened. We had done it. Over. And something's banging on the door.
Okay, just remain calm, buddy. I don't think it's anything you need to worry about too much, but just remain calm. Everything will be fine. Over.
There's some water and the room says green. Repeat. The room says green. Over. I have some boxes blocking the door. I have some windows. I've got a table. And that's all I see in here. Over.
So can you just describe that to me again while I'm just trying to fathom out something up here? Over.
Roger that. There's a lot of pipes. Oh, the water's rising. Oh, okay. Okay, yes, there's a lot of pipes, there's some tables, there's some desks, there's some boxes, and there's a room what says green, and so far I can't see anything what I can pull or press, and there's what do you call it, a pipe, hose thing, a floor panel what's letting the water rise. Over.
Okay, give me a minute. I'm looking at 3 cogs now in a room filled with water. One's blue, one's red, one's yellow. Does that relate to anything that you're looking at? Over.
The only colour I can see is green. By the way, I do not have a lot of time. It has just reached the door. I'm jumping on the table now.
What makes green? It's red and blue. Red and blue is yellow. Yellow and... What makes green? For Christ's sake.
I don't know.
Okay, has that helped at all? I've just literally hit a button.
I'm gonna die. The water's still rising. Oh, you did it! You did it, whatever you did.
Blue and yellow, mate. Jesus Christ. I'm saving your ass here today, aren't I, Over?
Yeah, you are. Damn, that was a close though. That was just reaching my neck. Okay, I'm going downstairs. Over. Opening a door. And I'm going to stay talking on the radio, so don't try and interrupt me. I pulled a lever to open the door. Oh. It's one of those rooms where you pull one lever and it... Oh wait, hang on, I've already done it. Okay, so I'm downstairs. I've got 2 corridors on my left. I've got a statue and a painting. And I've got bring down the guarding light written in blood. I also have a compass on the floor. Over.
Roger that. I'm just having a look at a picture now to try and get a bearing on what's going on. Hold on.
Do you want me to explore? Over.
Right, describe to me again where you are, please. Over.
So I have multiple corridors. Well, I've got one to the right, one to the left. I have bring down the guarding light written in blood, and I have a compass on the floor which can direct me some ways.
This might relate to the map I'm having a look at the moment. Can you have a quick look to the corridor on your left? Does that turn into a big room with some barrels at the end of it? Over.
I am looking now. It turns into a room. No big barrels though. Over.
Okay, can you go back to the compass for me a second? Over.
And then hang on, there are not some big barrels, but there are some barrels in the left-hand corner of that room. Over.
Right, that would relate to what I've got here. So if you could go back to the main door where you came from. Over.
Well, I'm there. Over.
Right, if you go down the corridor on your right, there should be a doorway on your right. Can you have a quick look in there and tell me what's there? Over.
Wait, all the way right, or do I go down the stairs? Over.
By the looks of things, hang on. Have a look at that compass again for me and look directly north and tell me what you see in front of you. Over.
North is the blood, the writing in blood saying, bring down the guarding light. Over.
Right, can you give me a couple of secs? I need to reset this map, because it relates something to do with this map. I'm just having a look at it now. Hold on. Over.
Roger that. Over.
Right, whereabouts is that compass, mate? Over.
I went down some steps and there's a ladder and some boxes, sir.
Right, okay, what I'm having a look at now might relate to it in some way. Can you just have a climb up that ladder and tell me what you see? Over.
I don't think I can, but I will try. Over. The ladder only goes to the wall, it doesn't go anywhere. Over.
Right, can you head back to where you started, please, for me? Over.
I can. However, I also found a lever, a blue coloured lever. The handle is blue, and I can pull it. For obvious reasons, but yeah. I'm back at the start, over.
Can you just do me a favour and pull that lever for me and see what happens, please? Over.
I'm gonna die, aren't I? Over.
Everything will be fine. Over.
Alright, I'm pulling it in 3, 2, 1. Nothing happened, which I can see. No evident change. Over.
Understood. I'm having a look at this map now. There doesn't appear to be any change on this map. Right. You said you had a compass on the floor. Am I right? Over.
That is correct, over.
Do me a favour. Have a look at that compass and face north for me and tell me what you look at. Over.
I've told you this. I stand by a wall saying, "Bring down the guarding light," written in blood. Over.
Understood. Give me a second. I need to reset this map. See if I can see anything obvious on it. Because according to what I'm having a look at on this map here, I'm looking at 3 different things which control 3 different doors. So if you, from where you're standing now, if you can head right until the end of the corridor and then turn left and then follow that corridor down, tell me if you hit a door. Over.
I've got to go up some stairs, but I'm currently following that. I hit a blue door and something just moved. Something moved on the other side of that door. Over.
Okay, if you go right, so I know roughly where you are at the moment. I believe. Hang on. You said you went up some steps to get to that door. Is that correct? Over.
Correct. Over.
Right, so if you turn back round, you should be facing south, and you should have some stairs on your left. Over.
Yes, so...
Right, if you go back down those stairs, back into that corridor, if you keep going till you hit the wall, there should be a door just to the right of you. If you can head down there, that should take you back into that basement room you were in earlier. Over.
Repeat that again. Over.
From where you were at the blue closed door, you should have had some stairs on your left. Yeah. If you go down those stairs, you should go into a corridor where you have to turn right.
Yep, there now. Over.
Right, so you've just gone down the stairs. If you go down that hall, you should face another wall. If you keep going forwards. Over.
Yep, I'm there. I can either go back to where I started or back to that blue lever. Over.
Yeah, that blue lever, I believe, controls these 2 doors that I'm having a look at now. So give me a sec, I need to reset this map again. Hold on.
Also, I don't know if you heard me, but I said I saw movement on that blue door. Over.
Right, understood. Can you, if you're back roughly to where you started, can you go down that corridor over on the left-hand side for me? Over.
I'm doing that now. Over. Going up some stairs. Over. And that's definitely movement. It looks like a slug, so I'm going to approach with caution. Okay, I can either go up some stairs on my left, or I can go right.
Right, the stairway to my left, I don't know where that goes if I'm honest with you. If you go right, that should take you to either an open door or a closed door, and it should be blue if I'm correct. Over.
The door is now open and it is blue. Correct. Over.
Right, if you walk into that room in front of you, there should be a green switch, and there should be some stairs in the far left corner of that room. Can you tell me if the door up there is open? Over.
I see the green switch. Over. What was that? That last command? Over.
To the left of that switch should be some stairs that either go up or down. There should be a door. It should be green. Over.
The green, there's a door and the door's open, over.
Right, okay. If I am right, this green switch will either control that door or it will control the novel one, which you might need later. Give me 2 seconds, I need to reset this puzzle, hold on. Right, so yeah, that door, according to this map, is open, so... but you won't be able to actually get out via that door at the moment. Can you hit that green switch for me, mate? Over.
I'm gonna die, aren't I, over? I'm hitting it. Door is being hit, over.
Right, okay, is that door open at the moment? Over.
The door has closed, over.
What, the green door that you were looking at is closed now? Over.
Correct, over.
Right, in theory that should have opened the other door, so if you go back roughly down that corridor back to where you started, and let me know when you're there, over.
Roger that, over.
Relax, buddy, it's fine, you're not going to die, honest, mate. You've got me on the other end of the line, you'll be fine, over.
Yeah. To be fair, it's the fact that I couldn't see what was moving. Also, I'm about to start, over.
Okay, if you should have the corridor you came into, wherever it is. If you go down the corridor on your right, if you're looking at the wall, there should be a door on the right which should take you back to that blue switch. If you can pull that for me, that should open the other blue door for me. Over.
Blue switch has been pulled, over.
Roger that.
Over.
Yeah, that's now showing something completely different on my map, because originally that was showing that door is closed. So if you head back towards that blue door you couldn't get past earlier, it should be open for you. Over.
Blue door is open, over. Am I going through the blue door, over?
Hang on, I'm just having a look at something else a minute. Right, give me a second. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I've done this wrong, so give me a second. If you go back to that room with the blue switch in for me.
I am in that room now. Wait, that's a lie. I'll tell you, I am there now, over.
Right, can you push that switch for me again? And give me a sec while I'm updating this.
The map switch has been pulled.
Right, I'm just updating the map now, so give me a second.
And then, I repeat, I can turn off the fire of all these candles, over.
That's really useful, but it's completely inappropriate right now. But yeah, according to what I'm looking at here, the map's not changed. Can you go back to where that big blue door was the first, well the second, no the one, not the one you just walked through, over.
Walked through? I didn't walk through the blue door. I closed the blue door, and that door's now closed, over.
Right, that should mean the other blue door is now open, so can you go back to that room with the green switch in it for me please, over.
I'm heading that way now, ba la la, ba ba ba, ba la la, ba ba ba, ba ba. Oh, okay, there was a blue door here open, and that leads to the green switch. Yep, I'm there now, over.
Okay, right, can you just confirm to me that the green door that is up near that switch is closed for me, over.
That is correct, over.
Right, that should be how it should be then. Okay, if you go back to that blue switch for me. I'm sorry, I did get this slightly wrong, because what it actually displays on my map is incorrect, so I'm relying on you a little bit more here. Over.
Roger that, I'm on my way back. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. Wait, am I going back to the blue switch?
Yeah, back to the blue switch. Over.
Okay, I'm there now.
Right, can you pull that blue switch again so you can get back to the other set of rooms? Over.
You say hit the blue switch, over.
That is correct. If you hit the blue switch and head right and head up that corridor there, that blue door should be open, over.
Roger. Door's open, am I going through, over?
That is correct. If you go through that door, you should go down the corridor a little bit and there should be some stairs on your right. If you take the stairs on your right up, you should get back into a main room, over.
I am in a big room, over, and the heartbeat started, over.
Right, there should be a green door on your right hand side. Can you go in there for me, over?
Yes, I can. Go in now, over.
Right, can you do me a favour and hit there should be a red switch. Can you hit that for me, please, over?
I do not see a red switch, over.
It should be, if you come in through the door, it should be pretty much bang on in front of you. Between a box and a barrel, over.
Oh, I found it, over. Hitting the red switch now, over.
Right, what that should do is open the door I want it to. So if you go back to the blue switch that you were at earlier, so if you go out back into the main corridor, turn left, you should encounter the blue door, which should be open. Go past that, you should be fine.
Am I hitting that blue switch again, yes?
That is correct, because basically what you're doing at the moment is you're basically controlling which doors are open and which ones are closed. The problem is on my little map here is it doesn't actually display the doors updated, so I'm having to pretty much do it in my own head, over.
Roger that. Blue door has been closed, I'm going to the green door now, over.
Yeah, that should be open, and once you go back to that green switch, you'll probably have to hit the green switch to open the green door up near you, and then through that room should be, if you go into that room, there should be some stairs on the left with a red door. It should be open if I've done this right, over.
Roger that, I'm opening the green door, going through that. Wait, did you say take the stairs on the left?
That is correct, yeah, they should be going up and there should be a red door and it should be open. There we go, checkpoint's reached, so obviously I'm doing something, over.
And I'm freezing outside, I repeat, I'm freezing. Oh, it's chess. It's a chessboard, I've literally got a chessboard. I can't interact with any of them currently right now. Over.
Understood. You're freezing to death at the moment, are you? Over.
Yes, I am getting colder.
Roger that. Can you just do me a favour and try and be somewhere inside? Just keep yourself warm while I try and figure out where you are and what's going on. Over.
I activated a generator. I pressed the red button. The generator sounds like it's starting. I can now interact with the chessboard. I repeat, I can now interact with the chessboard. Over.
Right, understood. I'm just trying to find anything that may relate to where you are at the moment, so hold on a second.
Whilst you're going to do that, I'm going to interact with the chessboard, okay? Over.
Just be very careful with what you do at the moment. I don't know what is actually happening. I'm also just trying to get this projector up and running at the moment. Over.
Okay, I can tell you this now. Oh, I'm freezing. Oh, okay. I can tell you this now. I interacted with the chessboard and I can now control both sides. Over.
Understood. I'm just trying to find anything that may relate to what you're looking at the moment. Over.
Right, I'm going to carry on moving the chess pieces because I need to. Over. Oh, okay, the chessboard, repeat, has a sequence. I put two pieces forward, they happen to be right, and then when I tried to move another piece, it cancelled it. Over.
Right, okay, I'm just trying to look for any sort of code or anything that might relate to what you're doing at the moment. Over.
I'm freezing a lot more, mate. I can't even see the walkie-talkie, over.
Right, try and get yourself back inside and get yourself warm while I try and see if I can find anything that relates to what you're doing at the moment. Over.
I do not think I can do that, buddy. Over.
Right, I'm just having a look around because I haven't got anything that relates at all to what you're looking at the moment, so stand by.
Night? Is there nothing like a knight, a pawn, anything like that over there? Also, as I said, I'm freezing. I'm about to die.
Understood. On the stained glass windows I'm looking at here is a picture of 2 kings, and I've also got another picture of another king I'm just having a look at now to try and get some sort of idea. Over.
Well, as I said, I'm about to die, so...
There's got to be something to do with this, surely. Oh, stand by, I've got it here, hold on.
Quickly, but...
Right, right, you need to move the 2 white pawns up against each other, which you've done, right?
You gotta be quick, but...
Right, you need to move the rook near the white rook near the king, diagonally 4 spaces. So I've just found it on the projector here, so just stand by.
A rook can't move... Wait, what? A rook?
My bad, bishop, over.
A bishop? Oh.
So yeah, the pawn in front of the knights, sorry, in front of the king should both move forwards 2 spaces, over. And then the white bishop next to the king should move out to 2 spaces in front of the pawn in front of the other bishop, over.
Again, I can't see the pieces I'm moving. I can't do anything right now. I think I'm about to die.
God damn it, man. Pull yourself together. You're fine.
Okay, what am I doing? I've reset the whole chessboard. Say it again quickly.
Right, you need to move the... Okay, I'm going to work from the first thing. Stand by. You need to move the king in front of the white knight. There. King in front... Hang on. You need to move the pawn in front of the white king 2 spaces forwards. Then you need to move the black pawn to match him. Over.
Right, the black pawn opposite the white pawn, yeah?
Facing him. So it'll be the pawn in front of the black knight needs to come forward 2 spaces. So pretty much the 2 pawns need to be facing each other.
Done. Facing each other.
Right, if you go back towards the white king, there should be a bishop next to him. If you move him out, he needs to go 1, 2, 3 spaces out in the only direction he can do, and let me know when that's done. Over.
That's done. Over.
Right, you need to then move the black pawn. Hang on, I've got to reset this again. This is a nightmare. Hold on. Over.
I'm gonna die here, man.
You're fine, buddy. Just focus, mate. Right, that pawn comes in. Bishop moves out. Right, the black pawn in front of the black... Oh. Okay, that didn't go according to plan. We will admit that. Whoops.
Well, that happened.
Whoops. You okay, mate?
Yeah, you got me killed.
Wasn't my fault. I only figured the solution out quite late, if I'm honest with you. And that was to do with the projector, so...
What?
This entire puzzle was built on the whole projector thing you were looking at earlier. Are you back outside in the cold? Over.
Not yet. I can do when you're ready. However, I think this is a good place to end, to be honest.
I agree with you on that one. That'll be the end of this episode. Have a good one, people. Always your invitation to say peace out, mate. Over.
Peace out.